My name is Emily and welcome back to my channel. I am the Crazy Football Mom and today we're talking about the wonderful world of retail arbitrage. If this is your first Q4, welcome. I'm excited you're here. This season has so much potential and I want to talk about some common pitfalls and how I effectively source and ship out tons of orders every day, because my sourcing method changes a lot over the next couple weeks, because previously I'm finding stuff that I can send in and maybe it doesn't sell as fast, but right now buyers are shopping and I want to be the person selling them the products they're looking for. So I am sourcing for fast flip, quick movers. I'm not holding on to anything and I'm shipping direct to customer. You'll want to stick around and hear all of my tips to get you through the season. Let's start at the beginning. If this is your first Q4, you may be coming into this season with a smaller budget, which is totally fine. I think starting small is an advantage. I find somebody with an enormous budget can really over leverage themselves, especially when they are not sure how to source, what to buy, what's going to sell. Here's what you're gonna do. Make sure every product you pick up is profitable. And you do this by using Seller Amp, either on your desktop or on your phone, scanning the UPC, looking up your bundles. You're not just gonna see if you're profitable, you can also see how many times the listing sells each month. And then you're gonna make sure the listing is branded properly. I love when I am out sourcing, I can quickly scan the UPC if there's gonna be any troubles on the listing. Next, before you buy, this is also before you buy, you are going to research the product thoroughly. You're gonna make sure that everything lines up, that the ounces are right, that the color is right, that the multi-pack is correct. The biggest mistake I've seen new sellers make is buying something in a store, scanning it on their phone, and listing it before they even check out. Which, have I done this? Of course I've done this. But is it smart? No. So many issues because these products will sell really quickly. How many times have you listed something from your phone, started selling to get home and realized that's a 10-pack? That's a 20-pack. It's not the 2-pack I thought it was. And then all of a sudden you have to spend your night running around finding more. Stop, slow down, research the listings thoroughly to make sure you know what you're selling, you know what you're getting involved with, and you know your numbers. Which brings me to my next tip. I think having Seller Amp on your phone can quickly show you when you're in a store and in a rush, or you see a clearance or a markdown, you can see, are you profitable? But really you should be making most of your buying decisions sitting at a computer. You can really expand the listing, you can open Keepa charts, you can have Seller Amp there and really look not just at the upfront fees that you see, like you're buying this in a store, this is how much you're gonna pay, but also the back end fees of Amazon. You are paying peak season fees right now and the price to ship anything has gone up. USPS, FedEx, UPS, they all raise their prices during this time of the year. So before you jump into the deep end and start loading your carts, it's really important that you take a moment to make sure you're making money on each sale. This should be common sense, but you really get in this mode of like, go, 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 buy, 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 buy. And you can get to the finish line of this season and realize I worked really hard and I don't feel like I was profitable enough for all that work to be worth it. So take a breath. Make sure you have Seller Amp on your phone because it has the calculator, it has the updated fees, and you can quickly see what your profit is gonna be. I wanna throw this in there as not like necessarily a tip. This season I live in my car. I am shipping and driving and buying and rotating, just doing it all over and over again. And I become really disorganized. There's receipts everywhere. This year I'm putting into effect right now a game plan for receipts, for buying, for returns, all of it. I feel like this area of my life really falls into a big giant crack and I forget it. And okay, it's okay. But the worst thing that could happen would be that I get IP'd or I get a brand restriction and I have to have a receipt to fight the claim and I can't find it because my car is messy. So before you rush out, grab a folder, grab a baggie, something you can throw receipts in, make a game plan, because it really does go from 0 to 100 overnight. And I feel like the best thing you can do, the best protection for your business, is having some organization around your receipts and documentation. Okay, my next tip, bear with me on this one, is emotional buying. And not just buying because it feels like a good deal, but also being married to the highest price. A lot of times if you get in early on an item, you are setting the price high, but as stores get in stock, the price goes down. And I find new sellers get really connected to that first price. They had it at their highest price and they keep thinking it's coming back. Listen, it's not coming back. You should plan as if it's not coming back, because the worst thing is really having that inventory left over after the season and not sure if it's going to sell. So this is not an emotional game. You need to make decisions based on facts, not your feelings. Being emotionally connected to a price or buying just because it seems like a good deal, stop. Are you ungated? I mean, it could be a great deal, but can you actually sell the brand? Amazon loves to restrict and rebrand, regate sellers during this time. So just go into this cautiously if this is your first year. There's so much opportunity and money to be made, but it is about being flexible, agile, knowing your numbers, so you are really making the most out of every day, every moment, and your money is not being tied up in dead inventory. Last tip for you is to be patient, stay persistent, make a plan. And I keep asking myself this, and I keep asking in my community this question. This would be a good Q4 if fill in the blank. You don't have to sell $100,000 of profit for this season to be successful. But you have to know what success looks like for you, and you have to know what that path is. So before it does get too overwhelming and busy and you miss memories and moments in your life, take a second, take a step back, and really make a guide for what these next couple weeks need to look like for you. So you're not just successful on the selling front, but you feel like your time was well invested, your emotional, physical, mental, it was all worth it, and you were still able to enjoy the holiday season with your family. If you do not have Seller Amp, what are you doing? How are you sourcing? I don't know. Put it on your phone today. I just came from Walmart, bought a ton of stuff, and I would not have made the purchase if I didn't have Seller Amp on my phone to see what the breakout of profit was going to be. My monthly sales, I like to look at the Keepa charts too and see what is the average 3-month price. Any big brands, Amazon on the buy box, like things like that before I jump into the deep end of buying. I have a link below. Go download it. There's a free trial. And have a happy, healthy, and successful Q4 season. I'm wishing you the best. Bye.